Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Happy New Year! I hope you all are having a great start to the year. Before I dive into today's content, I want to take a moment to thank each one of you for the incredible support you have shown on my previous releases, the Kinetic Scalper Confluence Engine, and the QMF Market Structure and Signal Suite. If you have not checked those out yet, the links are in the description below, and I have separate tutorial videos for each of them. Do watch those if you are interested. Now, let us get into today's video. Today, I am introducing a brand new release called the Pressure Reversal Engine, or PRE for short. So why did I build this indicator? Because most reversal indicators out there have some real limitations. First, they need volume data. But if you trade Forex, CFDs, gold, or many international instruments, that volume data either doesn't exist or it's completely unreliable. So those indicators just don't work properly. Second, they only look at the market from one angle, one indicator, one perspective, and that leads to a lot of false signals and noise. Third, they use fixed parameters. Settings that work great in a calm market completely fail when volatility picks up. They don't adapt. And fourth, pattern recognition is subjective. What looks like a hammer candle to you might look like something else to me. There's no consistency. The pressure reversal engine was built to solve all four of these problems. How does it do that? Through 6 specialized engines working together. Let me walk you through each one. Engine 1 is the Synthetic Activity Index. This one reads market activity purely from price structure. No volume needed at all. That's what makes this indicator work on Forex, CFDs, and everything else. Engine 2 is the Pressure Wave Oscillator. This detects exhaustion. It measures the balance between buying pressure and selling pressure. Engine 3 is the Fractal Confluence Matrix. This looks at where price sits across 5 different timeframe structures at the same time. When multiple timeframes all agree that price is at an extreme, you have real confluence. Engine 4 is the Entropic Exhaustion Detector. This one applies Shannon entropy from information theory to measure market disorder. Markets tend to get chaotic and disordered right before they reverse. This engine spots that disorder. Engine 5 is Candle DNA Fingerprinting. This mathematically compares the current candle against ideal reversal patterns like hammers, shooting stars, and engulfing candles. No subjective interpretation, just objective mathematical matching. And Engine 6 is the Adaptive Volatility Regime. This one dynamically adjusts all the look-back periods based on current volatility. When volatility is high, it uses shorter lookbacks for faster response. When volatility is low, it uses longer lookbacks to filter noise. The system adapts on its own. So you have 6 independent engines, each analyzing the market from a completely different angle. A signal only generates when multiple engines agree. Alright, enough theory. Let us move to the charts and see this in action. Open tradingview.com and head to the indicators section. Search for Pressure Reversal Engine Scalp by BullByte. Add it to your chart. For this demonstration, I am using a gold chart on a 2-minute time frame. This is a classic scalping setup. I am going to do a quick replay here to show you what each element means. And remember, if you get confused at any point, you can always check the publication notes on TradingView or drop a comment below and I will answer your questions. Let us go. Okay, here we have a buy signal. Whenever you see a signal, the first thing you need to do is check the market conditions. Look at the dashboard on the right side of your screen. I am using the auto trading mode here, which means the system adapts itself based on current market conditions. You do not have to manually adjust anything. Now look at the engine status panel. You see the market regime row? It shows scalp conditions. What does this mean? It means the market is currently favoring tighter risk to reward setups. The move might not have much room to run, so the system is telling you to take quick profits. As a result, you see dynamic TP and SL placement. The take profit levels are tighter. The stop loss includes an additional buffer which acts as a volatility adjustment. This helps you avoid being a victim of stop loss hunting. Look at the applied style row. It says Scalp Auto. This confirms the system has automatically selected the scalp trading style based on current conditions. Now look at the signal label itself. It says buy with a score of 6 inches brackets. That 6 represents confluence, 6 points of agreement across the engines. That is a solid entry signal. The trade panel at the bottom right tells you exactly what is happening and how the trade will proceed. You see the entry price, the TP1 level, the TP2 level, the stop loss, and the risk to reward ratio. As price moves, this panel updates in real time, showing your running profit and loss in points. Now watch what happens. We enter quickly, price moves in our favor, TP1 gets hit, and we are out with profit. Clean and simple. That is scalping. Get in, take your profit. Get out. Do not overstay your welcome. Now, notice, as soon as TP1 was hit, the system booked 50% of the position. Why? Because the market regime did not favor holding for a longer move at that moment. But here is the thing. You have options. You can close the entire position at TP1, or you can leave your remaining 50% open because now it is a zero-risk trade. Your stop has moved to protect your profits. You can also customize the booking percentages in settings. Maybe you want to book 65% at TP1 and leave 35% for TP2. That is completely configurable. Now let me show you something important. What if you feel the risk to reward is not favorable for you? What if you want different targets? Here is what you do. Go to the indicator settings. Find the trade style option. By default, it is set to auto. This means the system intelligently manages the trade based on current market conditions. It will switch between scalp, extended, and runner modes automatically. But if you want to override this and take manual control, you can. Let me show you the difference. We already saw scalp mode, tight targets, quick profits. Now let me switch to extended mode. See how the TP and SL levels changed? Extended mode gives you wider targets with a balanced booking split. This is for when you think the move has more room to develop. Now let me switch to runner mode. Look at that, even wider targets. This mode is designed to catch bigger moves. It books less at TP1 and keeps more of your position running for TP2 and TP3. So to summarize, scalp mode means tight targets, quick profits. Extended mode means balanced targets, room to develop. Runner mode means wide targets, let winners run. And remember, in auto mode, the system switches between these automatically based on what the market is doing. But you always have the option to override. You can also adjust the take profit and stop loss levels manually from the settings. Go to the take profit settings section. You can choose between auto, manual ATR, or fixed risk to reward modes. Same for stop loss. You have full control. Now let me show you one of my favorite features, the profit protection system. Go to the break-even protection section in settings. You have three options. Option 1, none. This means the stop stays at its original level. Your profit runs freely until TP2 or TP3, but you also risk giving back gains if price reverses. Option 2, buffer. This automatically protects your profits at a certain level after TP1 is hit. By default, it moves your stop to entry plus 15% of your original risk. You can adjust this percentage. Option 3, lock at TP1. This moves your stop to the TP1 level after it is hit. So if you booked 50% at TP1, your remaining 50% now has its profits locked in. The worst case is you exit at TP1 level. I personally recommend using buffer or lock at TP1. It makes your trading much more comfortable knowing your profits are protected. Let me quickly cover where this indicator works best. For timeframes, I recommend 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, and 5 minute charts for scalping. You can also use 15 minute and higher for slightly longer setups. For markets, this works on everything: Forex pairs, crypto, stocks, indices, commodities. Because it does not need volume data, you can apply it anywhere. The logic works across all markets because it is based on universal price action principles, not market-specific patterns. Alright, that covers the pressure reversal engine. To summarize what you learned today, this is a 6-engine Confluence system for reversal detection. It works without volume data, perfect for Forex and CFDs. It automatically adapts to market conditions in auto mode. You can override and use scalp, extended, or runner styles manually. Profit protection modes keep your gains safe. For access to this indicator, check the description. All the links are there. Do not forget to follow me on TradingView for updates and future releases. Thank you for watching.